love this song.
I do too.
I can maybe try to start juggling. You said if we type back in the live chat, it actually talks with them too? Or
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, you can chat with them. We're live?
We're live.
Oh, yeah, we are. Hey, look.
Hey,
We're live.
look at
Actually
us.
work?
Yeah.
Nice.
Welcome to Two Beerded Guys. I am Books and Brews _ Ops Guy.
Mudhog B&Q.
And behind the camera, back again, is Off-Screen Matt.
Woo!
Back from self-quarantine.
Yeah, he's back from the Rona. We're pretty excited.
All healthy.
All healthy. You know, so far, hopefully you all are healthy as well. We've all been lucky, especially since both Off-Screen Matt and I are currently still working around people.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice not being sick.
Yeah.
Considering I have a couple friends, like I told you earlier, that are actually sick at home with the Rona. So, best of luck to them. Hopefully they get better soon.
Yes, let's hope so.
I will say I love Zoom and stuff like that, though, being able to, while quarantined, keep in contact with my friends.
Played games with them last night over Zoom.
Yeah, we played Jackbox games through their Xbox, and we're able to answer stuff on our phones, so it worked out real nice. We were actually still able to, I had a couple beers, we were able to communicate, have a good time.
Nice.
It's amazing what technology does now.
No guest today.
Yeah, as you can tell, we do have zero zilch behind us. It's
Nope.
just John and I. We're going old school, back to
Roots.
back to how we started this thing off. Unfortunately, with everything going on and social distancing, and Indiana starting to clap down a little bit on being on the roads late, our guest this week is unable to attend.
Yeah.
Hopefully next week we're able to have guests again.
Hope so.
Yeah.
We're trying to be responsible and respecting people's wishes. Tyler is kind of where he crashes periodically throughout the week, so...
Yeah, I'm basically home right now anyways, so there's really no difference. During the week, I get off work on Mondays, I come here and then crash here.
Yep.
And then Tuesdays, I crash at my buddy in Carmel's.
Oh, you should know you have clean sheets and blankets this week.
Steph texted me
Oh,
already.
did she? Yeah. Yep.
Oh, yeah, you're here to watch us drink and stuff.
You're like their child.
Hey, I'm cool with that. Hey, did you draw up my lease yet? Since I get pulled over?
Yeah, I need to do that, I guess.
Yes, John's going to draw up a lease, so if I get pulled over, I can have proof that I'm going home, essentially. So, yeah, works out real nice. Today we have, at minimum, 7 beers.
Yeah.
But 2 of them are 8-ounce bottles, so that's why it's 7 instead of 6 to start off.
I think we've got a really good selection today. It's not a variety in terms of style of beer, but in the different variants of the style. Basically, we got a lot of dark stouts.
We have an IPA.
Yeah.
A Christmas ale that we're not actually sure the style, because when we looked it up, it could be one of 3 things.
Yeah.
It's really old, and it's from England, so we don't know shit about it. And then the rest are stouts.
Yeah.
So we're pretty excited, because you know how we are. Anyways, we're a very stout favorite trio here between Off-Screen Matt, John, and myself. By the way, today, Off-Screen Matt's vote will count.
Yes, it will.
What?
He is our third. He is going to be the swing vote, so that's kind of cool.
Before we get into our first beer, any new beers that have come out recently that we're excited about from any of our favorite breweries?
Matt, anything you've seen?
Nothing that I'm aware of. No, since I haven't really been to the liquor store, I don't know anything that's new coming out that looks cool.
Gotcha.
That's
But
fair.
I know it's not far off from Moloko Milk Stout season, though, from Three Floyds. Probably my favorite beer, so that should be coming out. It's usually a springtime-ish kind of beer, so...
We need to figure out what Three Floyds is going to do for their Dartboard Day.
It's postponed. I already saw that.
Did it?
Right now, for me, I'm not a huge Kolsch fan, but the new batch of Rad's Cucumber Kolsch is unbelievable.
Yeah.
I'm very impressed with it. It was the last beer that Kyle officially brewed, but that's all he did was actually brew it. Everything else was Chris. So
Okay.
Chris, it was kind of that crossover beer. It's that end of Kyle, beginning of Chris at Rad. It's kind of cool.
I'd like to try that on air. That would be cool.
Yeah, I'm real excited about that beer. When I had my little can of it the other day, it was. I don't like Kolsch's, and it was actually a tasty fucking beer.
Pax Verum up in Lapel.
Mm-hmm.
They have, I think, a triple IPA coming out at the end of this month that I'm really kind of interested in trying out. So
All right.
I'm going to try to make my way up and see if I can't snag some of that.
Matt, you got anything for us over there?
We got joined by Sissy8901.
Hey, what's up, Lauren?
Oh, there you go. And
Hola.
yeah, that's what we got so far.
Well,
I would
Lauren,
say-
thank you for joining us. I tried to get her to join us on the show today, but, you know, family, you know, stuff and everything else. It's like she's busy or something raising kids.
Oh, yeah.
What a
Speaking
slacker.
of kids are the devil.
Your kids are amazing.
She made me walk 4 miles today to
Yeah.
Dairy Queen, which wasn't even open.
I mean, that wasn't her fault, though. She didn't know.
That sounds like
That's
Kylie
true,
right
that's
there.
Yeah.
That's the most Kylie. How do I give you this beer?
Weird.
We'll slide it over. There we go.
We have a whole new setup today. Technically, it was new to last week, but with
Yeah.
Matt here, it's the first time we actually. I can see Matt. John cannot.
Hi, Matt.
There's 2 big ass monitors in
They're
the way.
both 27-inch monitors. And
Also, if you have troubles hearing off screen Matt today, let us know so we can adjust the microphones for the future. With the big ass monitors blocking the mics, and we're not sure how sound will work with him. So let us know. Our first beer of the night is by one of our favorites that we've tried through Tabor, Anchorage Brewing. John being the can art whore that he is. I mean, look at that thing.
Beautiful.
That thing is gorgeous.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it is an IPA, double dry hopped IPA at 6.4%. I don't think the IBU's on here. If I remember right, they never put it.
Yeah, I don't quite remember.
Nope, they didn't. Because I remember last time you and I looking for a while. But I'm pretty excited about this beer. We enjoyed the Anchorage one last time. It's pretty hazy, as you can tell. But when you get a double dry hop, typically they are.
Looks like pineapple juice.
Yeah. Typically anything that's double dry hop is going to be hazier. That's kind of the point.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
It smells delicious.
Yeah. Savage joined on too. What's up, Savage? Oh, and Reem.
What's up, Savage?
What's up, Reem?
Reem's early. Damn.
Yeah. He's getting his check in early.
He'll be gone in 3, 2, 1. He gone.
We appreciate you tuning in for 10 seconds. It's fine. It's fine.
We got a slight ratings bump.
Yeah.
She'll get my name heard and then I'll leave.
Well, that's what Hecubus always tells us. He's like, one of the coolest things about our live is the fact that we always try to shout out everyone.
Yeah.
If you're watching and we haven't given you a shout out, if you're watching on YouTube, we can't see that you're on YouTube until you comment.
Yeah.
So comment in the live chat, and off-screen Matt will make sure you get shouted out. Plus, it's kind of cool. We like to know who's watching.
Absolutely.
On that note, A, Eastlake92 just joined in.
What's up, Aaron?
B, when I was watching it last week on YouTube, it said I had to have a channel to be able to make comments.
That doesn't surprise me.
So,
But it's not a
easier said
channel.
than done to
It's not a
comment.
channel. You just have to have a YouTube account.
I have one, and I was watching.
You don't
signed
have to
in.
have a channel, just like an account.
That's weird.
Yeah, I was watching it signed into my YouTube account, and it said I had to have a channel created.
That's weird. Normally, you don't have to.
Okay, so it just doesn't like me.
Because I've commented on live shows, and I don't
YouTube
have a
said,
channel on
Fuck
mine.
you, Matt.
Yeah, maybe I just fucked up somewhere. That couldn't have happened.
Couldn't be Matt. All right, anyway,
our
Jonathan.
technology expert.
John, you want to
Big
start
and
us
say
off?
baby.
So, smells delicious. Nice aromatics in the nose. Trying to differentiate what exactly those are. Probably a little bit of pineapple. Probably some tropical fruit.
Definitely some tropical fruit.
It's a little more bitter than I was anticipating. It's a lingering bitterness. It's not up front. It's a lingering bitterness.
Just kind of hangs out.
Yeah. Not overly bitter. Just
Yeah.
more than I get up front.
It's a pretty.
Took me by surprise.
It's a pretty dull. Just kind of like not dull is the wrong word. It's pretty easy bitterness. Just kind of hangs out. It kind of reminds you it's an IPA.
Yeah.
But not gonna nail you like a West Coast.
A little bit
Definitely
grassy.
a really soft mouthfeel, which you expect from anything this hazy and fruity. It should be a soft mouthfeel. The dryness of the hops, that little linger hops, does kind of dry it out slightly. But overall, it's a real soft, juicy mouthfeel.
A little bit grassy, a little bit tropical fruit. That's where I'm at on it. It's not bad.
I'm real happy with it, which, by the way, I got a little lacing on my ball jar. That never happens.
Yeah.
Ball jars aren't really made for lacing. the angles and the ridges in the glass aren't conducive to that. No. But that shows you how nice and clean John had my ball jar this week.
I cleaned your balls real good.
He cleaned my ball. No, my ball. Just one.
Oh, okay.
One's real clean.
Yeah. Yep, 100%.
Also, can we say that Tyler just said conducive? Like, did someone hit the thesaurus before the episode today, or?
I have a very good vocabulary when I want to. It's not just fuck, shits, and dams, alright?
Fuck, shits, damn it.
Oh, dick.
While you're giggling, Risky Reckless joined. We got Cam on, and the Booze Brother.
Nice. Welcome all. Arissa, we got your news tonight, so...
Yeah, your Wolf's Ridge is on tap for tonight. We're excited.
We're doing it.
I've been dying to try them for the last few weeks, and finally I looked at John and was like, can we do this, please?
Yeah, and I was like, fine, we'll do it. Did you say Cam was on, too?
Yep.
Nobody cares.
Cam and I, actually, we were in a IndyCar iRacing pool this weekend.
Jesus.
It was,
Wait, they're racing this week?
It was the IndyCar drivers.
iRacing.
Did iRacing.
Oh, yeah.
It was pretty fun.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sage Karam, who does not have a full-time ride, won the race.
Attaboy. Give him a full-time ride.
Right?
Oh, by the way, guys, for those of you that are new to the show, we're about to rate our beer here. We rate it out of a 0 to 5 scale, the same as the Untapped scale. In 0.25 increments. Today, off-screen Matt gets a vote, so all three of us will say what we rate it. We take the average for our Untapped account. Words are hard, sorry.
Yeah.
I had a stroke moment
Ran
for a
out
second.
of his thesaurus words real quick.
He just used all of them in one shot.
Yeah.
But so anyway, it's Two Beerded Guys, BEERDED, just like everything else.
Got my calculator pulled up.
Also, follow us on, if you're watching on Instagram, make sure you follow us on YouTube and subscribe and smash that like button.
Beep, 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 beep.
And we'll, it's actually, you get a better view. So, like, if John and I, as we get drunk, lean off screen, Instagram absolutely cuts us off there.
That never happens.
But YouTube and Twitch, you'll still be able to see us. It shows everything.
What about TikTok?
TikTok? We have like one video on TikTok.
Didn't you hear they don't allow ugly people on TikTok?
Oh, I know.
That's not true. I've seen Justin on it.
What's all this Quibi business about now? They got Game of Thrones chick talking about it.
Oh, Quibi is like Twitch, basically. No, Quibi is the 10-minute TV shows.
Oh, yeah, we could fit that.
It's like 10-minute episodes.
We're 100 episodes a night.
We're not Quibi.
Right.
Anyway, so John, do you want to give your ranking first?
Yeah, overall, not bad. It's not my favorite. I've been back and forth, but I'll probably go 3.25.
One thing I did forget, 3 is exact average for us.
Yes.
Below 2 is we're avoiding it. In between 2 and 3, it's like, it's less than average, but we're not necessarily avoiding it. Below 2 is when we're starting to be like, nah. If it's below 1, it's oh dear God, which we've had a couple of those now.
Have.
Above 4 is we're flat. 4 and higher, we are searching that beer out. John and I, neither one have ever given a 5.
We had a guest who did.
We had a guest give a 5.
God damn it, Tessa.
God damn it, Tessa. And then she ran away to Chicago. But yeah, so that's our scale. I'm going to give it a 3.5 today. Off screen, Matt?
Now I feel pressure. I finally count. So, like, all right.
Fuck this up.
All right, I gotta.
5.
No, I gotta speak from the heart here.
And he's lost his vote.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm not gonna break it too bad, but there's good here, but there's also stuff that I don't care for. Like the smell is indistinguishably citrusy, which I like the citrus part, but I can't really tell what any of it is. It's kind of got that underlying like pot smell to it, which I don't dig because I hate IPAs.
But he likes.
It's smooth, and I like that. I like the hazy smoothness of it, but like you said, it's kind of got that lingering.
A little bit of linger hops.
Bitter hoppiness to it, so I'll give a 2.5 on it.
There's a lot going on in this beer.
Yeah, there's some good, there's some bad. Just kind of equals out to a little less than average.
So we're at a 3.
It's a 3 from Two Beerded Guys. I do think it's. I have always thought it's funny that Two Beerded Guys has a score that's based out of 3 people.
Yeah, that's what we do. Math is our strong.
All right, change songs.
Oh yeah.
I'm not listening to Layla if it's not by Clapton.
All right.
That was Cream. It's Clapton.
That was not Cream. That was Derek and the Dominoes.
Oh yeah, which was Clapton.
Well, true, but it's not just Clapton.
Got mountain music though.
What, you like it all slow instead?
Yeah.
square.
Ooh, Alabama. Sorry, wow, we went off the rails real quick.
Someone got upset.
I'm sorry. Hey, it's not as bad as my rant last week about growler cleaning.
I love the fact that you wanted to go on Hecubus's nightcap show
And talk about it.
and go on the growler rant, and then you couldn't make it.
Yeah. But I wasn't going to rant. I was just going to describe it in the show. Although I think ratings would be better if I went on my rant. I'm just saying.
Probably.
Real quick, I'm going to give a shout out to the Time Sensitive podcast. That's three great people. My buddy Sam and two of his friends talk about all the movies they like. My favorite episode is the last 2 years they've done their what movie they're looking forward to for the year. So like they did a 2019 one, obviously last year before the movie seasons really got in depth. They do it every January, so it was great. They had they talked about Joker, they talked about stuff like that. And this year they just released their episode not that long ago. So Time Sensitive podcast, guys. You can find it everywhere podcasts are sold, as well as Spotify.
They still podcast?
Yeah, they do.
Wow.
Yeah, it's weird. You can pay
I
for
thought you had to be
podcasts.
like hardcore history to do that.
No, you can
Even Joe Rogan's free.
Yeah, no, theirs is free on like Spotify and shit like that. But some podcast accounts you have to have like an account for like that website, all that bullshit. But find them on Spotify. It's free.
Fair enough.
It's also on like Apple and all that shit. But yeah, so Time Sensitive. It's actually a lot of fun. I've been listening to them at work lately.
Is that the only thing you've done at work?
I've sold a handful of growlers, made a few sandwiches.
So you made a grilled cheese sandwich today.
I did not actually. I made 2 pretzels today with beer cheese.
People ordered a pretzel and came in to
And
get
when
it.
he
Two of
says made, he heated it up. In my place. It's fine.
I put oil on it and salt.
All right.
I'd fry it if we had a fryer, damn it. Because that's the best way to
That
have
is the
it.
best way.
All right, beer.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude, you
Change
dropped
your
those
world.
Bavarian pretzels into the fryer? Oh.
Okay, we're gonna come right back to this before I lose my train of thought. Don't worry, be hoppy. Joined.
What's up?
Hello.
And Sissy said,
Marley one.
"Tyler, play my song." I'm curious what that song would be. Would you know? All right. Here
I'm
dropped
sure
the
I
ball.
should. Well, I know what song I play when she's
We
around.
might need a hint on
Smells
that.
like brown sugar.
Okay, but now my question is, kind of our question of the day thing that pops up occasionally. Favorite thing deep fried?
Ooh. Hand me his glass.
Wow. That's a good question.
Snicker bar.
Lame answer.
Oh, I love a deep fried Snickers. Ever since I had one for the first time at State Fair. Woo!
I mean, I've had an entire deep fried meal at one fair in one sitting. Like, I'm a well-versed deep fried gentleman here. John, have you got any thoughts?
Where are you dumping that?
Right here before you. It's fine. I clean it up. I do it every week and then I wipe it up
I
every
mean,
week.
he's about to have a lease, John.
Although I will say deep fried hot dogs are pretty fucking fantastic.
I don't do a lot of deep fried. I like deep fried pickles a lot. I mean, how can you not? Deep fried cheese, anything. I just had some Long John Silver's last week. I had Long John Silver's about once a year.
How are they still open?
They have drive-thru.
People like John, like,
No,
have
what
once a
I'm
year.
saying is, how
Once
are
a
they
year.
still open? Because I think everybody has them once.
Yeah,
Every year,
Exactly. They just
once.
take rotating days and they average the populace out. Everybody goes once a year and they stay in business.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Because it is definitely one of those things that.
It hit the spot. It had been.
Did it really?
It
And then
been,
you sweat Long John Silver's for the next 48 hours.
you're not
yeah.
wrong.
All right, so we're about to
Cool.
have Harvey's Christmas Ale. It is an 8.1% beer. It's a product of the United Kingdom, Harvey's Brewery. We believe it might be a barley wine.
Yeah, it's really hard to tell. They've done this in the past where it's a barley wine. They've done it in the past where it's a winter warmer.
And this is a very old bottle. I got it from the Herat. Hashtag Herat. Hashtag
Muncie.
Muncie. So the problem is, depending on what year it is, depends on what style of beer it is.
Yeah, and they don't put anything on
And
it.
Harvey's does not put the name on it, and of course, the Herat's not going to tell me. So
No, they don't know what they got it.
no, if it doesn't say on the bottle, the Herat has
It
no
was
idea how
5
old it
beer
is.
purchasing managers ago.
Yeah, they got way too many beers to keep track of them.
Oh.
Not to be a dead horse, also, but the correct answer to the deep fried stuff, just so you know. Cookie dough is a high bar.
That's a solid one.
But a deep fried PB&J
Ooh.
probably takes the taco.
I've never had that one. That sounds good though.
I would do that.
Seek that out the next time you go to the fair.
Alright.
I'll have to. Yeah. Oreos are solid. The worst I've ever
Oreos
had.
are not good because they get mushy.
The worst I've ever had. Deep fried bubble gum. That was
What?
awful. So it
I
takes
don't
away
even
the
get it.
gum. It like turns it into just the sugars basically, but it tastes like shit.
So well, one of the most redneck things that I've had was deep fried butter.
I've had that too.
God, that was actually fucking delicious.
It was, yeah.
It was just like cinnamon sugar on butter and then deep fried. Oh.
Might have had that one.
And that's why I weigh what I weigh. Anyway, so
Hecubus is on. What's up, Hecubus?
What's up, buddy?
Dude, don't you have a show soon? No.
He's just gonna ream it.
Yep.
All right, so he's got 40 minutes before he goes live. By the way, Hecubus is on Turf's Up Radio on the Nightcap every Monday through Friday from 8 to 10. Download their app. It's the best way to watch it or listen to it. It really is.
And it's a nice variety of music.
All sorts of
listened,
styles
he's
of
telling
music.
Stories. He's got like the best guests on.
Especially on Thursday
nights.
Best guests every
That's
Thursday.
my favorite night to listen.
All right, so yeah, I'm fairly certain it's barley wine.
That would be my guess.
It is, but a very light barley wine.
Yeah, it's throwing me off a little bit.
I'm fairly certain it's a barley.
I'm getting brown sugar. I'm getting some raisin.
That's why I'm convinced it's a barley. Is that raisin and brown sugar?
Yeah,
but it's a very light body.
Yeah, it's.
That might be the thinnest barley wine I've ever had.
Yeah,
it doesn't look it. It's not. What do you think, John? It's not. It's not very viscous.
No. Not as viscous as that one that we had.
Oh, the amazing barley wine?
Yeah.
Before we started rating our beers?
Right.
Because it would It's
a little bit viscous.
It and the Boulevard Anniversary beer would probably be our two highest rated if we'd been rating them at that time.
You know what? We just do it again. That's fine.
I'm going to have to go back and buy another one. That's fine.
What's the problem?
I really do like that. Although I have looked for more Boulevard, I can't find it.
My brother lives in the area.
The liquor store over by Books that had it's out.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, but if we can find one, I'd be cool with that.
Our friends need to realize it's okay to ship beer. I mean,
yeah, I love one of my best friends, but he lives down in Dallas, and I got real excited because he lives not far from Martin House Brewing, which has the pickle beer. And he said he would get it and ship it to us. But he looked up the rules on shipping beer online, and I love him. But he's a really, upstanding citizen, unlike me, and follows the rules to everything.
We live in a great world.
We do. So he was like, no, I'm not shipping beer. But I understand. You know, he's got a family, he's got kids. You know, I'm sure the ATF has better things to do than come after him, but...
Yeah. All right. This beer.
I'll talk.
Okay, go ahead.
There's a little bit of... You gotta go first last time.
I know.
Fine, go. Fuck you.
Go ahead, go ahead.
John's right. Has a little bit of brown sugar, a little bit of raisin. Very thin. It leaves a poor aftertaste, a bitter, almost a dirty feel.
Yeah.
Like, so I love beets, but a lot of people say beets taste like dirt.
Because they do.
And that's kind of what I'm getting out of
Put
this.
some salt on it, it's fine.
But I'm getting a little bit of that dirt, radish, beet, kind of just linger at the end. What about you, John?
Yeah, it's...
The bottle
it's
has
carved
Santa,
as, it's not very carved up at all. I don't know if it's because it's by design or if it's because it's just super old.
It's 800 years old.
Right. I'm
just
not,
like Santa.
I'm not enjoying it very well. So
barley wines are my very favorite beers, and I'm struggling to finish this little bit that I have.
Yeah.
I've never struggled to finish barley wines in my life.
It's kind of water with that raisin brown sugar.
Dirt.
Yeah.
Off-screen Matt.
Agree with all the above. Yeah, it's just very pale flavored, and then you get a funky aftertaste, and it's not very pleasant.
Yeah, I'm not real happy with this, which sucks.
Tastes like raisins threw up in my mouth.
A California raisin.
It tastes...
I love the California raisins, though. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, that's one of my favorite Christmas songs by now.
Matt, any way you could do a rinse for us after you give us your score?
Yeah.
Go ahead and give us your score. I don't want to ruin...
Did you go 2? Is that what you said?
Can confirm.
Okay.
I'm going to go 1.5.
I'll go 2 as well. So, yeah, we're at a 1.75.
Yeah, Riss is discussing us out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not real happy with that. You said 1.75?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, I'm glad I have a beer to drink.
I should have.
Out of my really, like, 80s bomber jacket, like...
Yeah, I get oftentimes the dude does bomber jacket, does a spin on something, and I don't know what that is.
No, I'm not really sure either, but it's kind of like that 80s-esque. Wouldn't you think? 80s,
Yeah,
early
definitely.
90s.
Reminds me of workout clothes.
Yeah. Have you seen his, the play on, hand sanitizer bottles?
I didn't see that.
Again, guys, I know I talk about them every week, but look up my bomber jacket on Instagram. His can koozies are like the coolest shit ever.
Yeah.
I
I think
typically,
they're real cool.
I'll admit, I don't use my 12-ounce one very often because typically 12-ounce beers aren't hanging around with me very long. But since I'm drinking other stuff and this is more my in-between while we're talking beer, it's nice to keep it a little cool. But his 16-ounce can ones are really handy. And they're the ones where it seems like they have the most detail.
You can also cover your PBR and chain.
Do we have any updates, Matt, at all? Anybody say anything?
Not too much. Sissy says Tyler and Jon never follow the rules, and that you should know what song it is. It's that kind of night, but you seem to just be struggling. So
He's good. All right.
Well, I drink a lot, and also, you know, I don't see or hear from you as much anymore right now, so it's hard for me to be on top of everything. Anyway,
Tell us what you're all drinking tonight.
yeah, if you're watching, let us know what you're drinking. We'd love to hear about it. Or if there's a beer that you think we should try to find.
Yes. Do that because
Our box is getting pretty empty.
Low,
Yeah. Our box.
is anyone gonna be heading like the Plainfield way anytime soon? Because I would definitely request some BrewLink because they always got good stuff and they always have all kinds of different stuff they're trying out every time I've been in there.
The liquor store I was at today had some BrewLink, including some I had not seen before.
Really?
Elite Beverages off of 140. Actually, no, it was off Greenfield Avenue and 37 in Noblesville.
Speaking of breweries, did you see Mind Over Mash closed for good? A lot of breweries, especially ones that were struggling a little bit already, this has, and it's the same way with any restaurant or business, but anybody that was already struggling a little bit, really, but trying to hold on, I mean, this is devastating, everything going on right now. One of our local breweries, Mind Over Mash, it's a Brownsburg brewery. They've called it quits for good. They're done. They were never going to recover from this, they said. Goodrich Theaters.
Yeah, the movie theaters.
They're done. They had filed for bankruptcy back in February, but were trying to rebound. And then when this hit, they went, there's no chance. And they went ahead and called it for good. And there's a handful of them in the Indianapolis area. So...
Speaking of out-of-business breweries, at Elite Beverages, I also saw some 4-packs from Central State.
Oh, shit.
I did not get those. I just remembered. I was like, oh, Central State, I've heard. Oh, no, I remember that last time.
Ooh, no.
Yeah. I'm excited for this next one because Toppling Goliath is one of my favorite regional breweries. If Rissa is still watching, she loves some Toppling Goliath. King Sioux, Pseudo Sioux. No, they're Iowa.
That's right.
Yeah.
I know it's one of those eyes.
Their King Sioux is one of my favorite.
See, I like Pseudo better.
Pseudo's a great beer, so I'm not mad about that. And I've been wanting to try to find this one for a while, and I got the last 4-pack.
All right, so this is the Morning Latte by Toppling Goliath. It is their Imperial Coffee Milk Stout out of Decorah, Iowa?
Yeah.
Huh. Brewed and beautiful.
Is it Decorah? Because it's spelled like Deborah, except a C instead of a B. So would it be Decorah?
I have no idea.
All right, fair enough.
Morning Latte is an Imperial Coffee Milk Stout brewed with lactose and a careful blend of cocoa nibs and aromatic coffee to emulate an iced mocha latte. This delicious beer asks you to slow down, pour a glass, and enjoy the moment. It is a live beer. Please keep refrigerated. Oh, actually, it says please refrigerated. That's a weird way to say it. It should say please refrigerate or... Oh, it is?
It's cursive, real small.
Words are hard.
No, but what's that line? Makes it look like a D, right?
Yep.
Because it's not an exclamation point.
Is anyone else flashing to like Dumb and Dumber? It's a big one. Sound it out.
The. No, sorry.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's robust.
that is. That's thicker than I expected.
You had a nickel.
Baby arm holding an apple.
Oh. That's a
Yeah, that's a good one.
it's a rich, creamy mouthfeel.
That's that body. We just love that thick body.
I mean, when you're built like us.
You could also call it healthy.
Healthy.
Hefty.
I like them chunky.
That's not seductive.
Moto, baby.
Moto. All you kids.
Ooh, favorite kids movie. Hold on, that crosses that can make an adult laugh. Like those dirtier kids movies that to a kid it's innocent as shit.
Oh, I got it.
What is your favorite, Matt?
Lego Batman.
Ooh.
That is chock full of adult humor.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So much.
Yeah, it is. What about you?
I don't know if it's my favorite, but the one that shocked me the most was Madagascar.
Yeah.
I did not expect all that from it.
There is a lot of dirty shit in that one.
That sugar honey iced tea.
Sugar honey iced tea, better known as shit.
Just got that.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's so good.
There's so much subtle shit in that movie
Yeah.
that, and it honestly might be my favorite of the ones that are like, but honestly, the original Toy Story.
I was gonna say that one too. That's
Yeah.
definitely honorable
The
mention.
original Toy Story has a lot of things like the hooker, the
Yeah.
toy that toy that has the legs, the
Yeah.
skimpy legs and a fish hook.
Yep.
It's made to
That's
be
a
a hooker.
Yeah.
It's another one of those. It's another one of those that's like, as a kid you watch it and you're like, oh, the toys, blah blah blah, and then as an adult you're like, what the fuck?
Supposedly on Rugrats, the grandpa works at like a porn call center or something.
No, that's not Rugrats.
Which one is
Well,
that?
it might be Rugrats, but there's also another one.
Oh, there's some
Oh
cool
shit.
stuff.
I
I always appreciate SpongeBob.
Oh, SpongeBob's amazing.
Yeah.
And by amazing, I mean I can't stand SpongeBob.
I
But it
love
does have
SpongeBob.
great adult humor,
Oh,
but I don't like
watched
the
that shit
show.
in high school religiously.
Oh,
See, I don't.
100%.
So did my friends. I never liked the show, but it does have good adult humor at
Yeah, it
times.
does,
I'll
it
give you that.
does.
All right, back to the beer. Yeah, back to the beer.
It's like we're on the rails and then they're just gone.
It's not even that we go off of them; they just disappear, and then we happen to run back into another track. John, it's your turn. Well, it's actually also
Matt's
Matt's.
turn, yeah.
I'm not used to him getting to go and be involved importantly. He's always involved, but
Only enough to count.
Important?
Well, actually, no, this is the first time I count.
First time you count.
Technically, that's not true. You
Oh,
count. We had you count when Tessa was here because we couldn't trust her. We did a 4-person
We did.
That's true.
to balance it
It's only
out.
in this month I'm starting to count. No, this is freaking delicious. Actually, it's a very rich, robust, flavorful beverage. Like I said, it's got a good body to start with. You can tell, but it's just amplified up by all the goodness they added in there.
Topping Goliath coming through again.
Toppling Goliath is
Despite not liking coffee, like I love coffee stouts, this thing's got a good flavor of it to it, and it's a milk stout on top, which is like a lot of my favorite things in one. Very, very good. I would recommend. What was the ABV on this one? Did it say?
sorry, I got distracted again.
Family
It
Time.
did. Didn't it? Didn't I say what it was?
I wasn't listening.
I must not have.
I don't remember.
It does not have it.
Oh,
What is this? 450 North?
bummer.
I hadn't got one in
I'll look
yet.
it up. I'll look it up. Morning latte.
I hadn't gotten a zing in yet.
It doesn't really drink like it's very strong, but I wonder if it is. And like
I'm
the
guessing 6.
flavor kind of masks.
I'm guessing 6. Well, it's an Imperial, so I'm guessing 7 or 8. 7. I'll say 7.
Come on.
Do you need me to do it?
Morning latte. Is that 2 T's?
Oh, it's morning.
Morning latte.
Oh.
Dead air, dead air, dead air.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
8.9?
8.9.
Ah.
It doesn't drink like 8.9.
No, it doesn't. It drinks.
Yeah.
It drinks real smooth. Definitely a thicker body. Which John and I have actually docked a few stouts lately for saying they're rich Imperials, and then they
They're not really.
drink like that shitty barley wine.
Yeah, this got like a nice, kind of like almost creamy texture to it.
Oh yeah.
Not to jump on your mouthfeel, but
What do you think about the viscosity there, John?
It's there. It's not super viscous.
Viscous, not viscuous.
I don't know, I like viscous.
Viscous is a better word. It's just better pronunciation.
It really is. You got a little extra sauce on it.
Ooh, Jukebox Hero on.
It is definitely like, it doesn't cling to the glass as you move it, but after you drink it, it's there's a film there.
There's a little oil there.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying this beer.
Yeah, I do too. I don't know how much of it I could drink in a setting, but it's
about
fucking
what I have,
delicious.
I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I like it a lot.
I'll go ahead and give it my ranking first. I'm not necessarily going to search this out, but it's close. I'm going to say a 3.5.
Okay.
Matt?
4 means I'd go look for it.
Yeah.
Because I'm on the edge. I don't know if I'd quite go look for it, but it's pretty darn close. I don't know. I'll go 4. Stick with the gut.
I'm going to go with a 4 as well. And I was debating it, like, if they did a variant on top of this, I am definitely searching that shit out. So,
I thought this would probably be the variant, though. Like, I don't know what else you could do to on top of coffee,
Hazelnut.
milk.
yeah, marshmallow.
Ooh, marshmallow.
Yeah.
Ooh, hazelnut? A hazelnut mocha? Ooh, that
Yeah.
actually sounds good.
So, like, and I will probably go buy this again.
I would buy it if I saw it.
Yeah.
That's the thing is, if I saw it, I would buy it.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to go to the liquor store or go if I'm in, like, if I'm going somewhere, I'm not looking for it.
Yeah, I mean, I'd do like a 3.9, honestly, because I don't know that I go search it out. But
So a 4.
yeah, since we got it, you know.
And it works out because the average of the 3 is a 3.75.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So, yeah. If you like stouts, if you like coffee,
Definitely worth a shot.
go.
Very good.
Oh, I absolutely recommend it.
Highly recommended.
I recommend this beer.
Yeah. One of the best bodies in a stout we've had.
Yeah, I recommend the beer fully.
It's got a really good smell to it, too, actually. It just kind of smells like a cup.
I'm just not going to go search for it myself.
Yep. I get it.
Off the defensive over there, Tyler.
Well, fuck this! So anyway, our guest, would you like to... John, the world around us is going to shit. Anything you have that you want to talk about, or anything that's grind your gears, anything like that? I had my grind your gears last week.
You know what? Seriously, it's been pretty good right now. I know the world's gone to shit, but I've been home for a little bit.
There is a little viscosity to that.
There's viscosity in there.
Woo!
So, I spend a lot of my time just playing Hearts of Iron 4 on PC. So, no, I don't really have anything to really rant about.
Oh, that's disappointing.
I know. I'm not really an angry guy.
Can I interject?
Sure.
Yes.
Less of a rant or angry, but just, so with the good and state of everything, you're mentioning that my job, instead of doing 8-hour days, we're reduced hours to 6-hour days. And it sucks that I'm not getting paid for an 8-hour day, but a 6-hour day is fucking awesome. Like, it's gonna be hard to want to go back. Like, it's pretty freaking sweet.
Yeah.
See, but my thing is, I think I would rather do, like, 8-hour days, and then, like, cut the last day of that week, like, short. Or just not have it. Do, like, 4 8s instead of 5.
I'd honestly be cool with that, but I don't know.
But that's...
Like, because today I went in at 10, and we're doing 10 to 5 right now.
Because, like, 4 8s instead of 5 6s, I think sounds so much better to me.
But, yeah, so it was... well, it doesn't add up to the same math. Right?
Yeah, it does.
4 8s and 5 6s?
5 6 is 30.
Yeah.
And what's 4 8s?
32.
All right, so 3 8s and a 6.
Math. That's why I have the calculator.
Math
I went to
and
school
wordy words.
I went to school to be a social studies teacher, all right? Then I worked with kids with autism, and now I, like, do beer shit. Like, math has never been required. More than a calculator.
Yeah.
I'll throw you a bone, Tyler. What's the next beer?
Fuck you all. Anyway, all right. It is time for Tupps Brewery's full-grown man-child stout brewed with coffee and chocolate. Last week we had the man-child. This is the...
No, that was the full grown.
we had the full-grown man. That's right. This is the full-grown man-child. And the cool thing about this, he has a pacifier in his mouth. This can...
the can a little bit, like...
Better?
Well, no, lower. I was going like kind of angle it like where the top tilts down because you get like, oh, there we go. Now I can actually see it.
Woo!
Perfect.
Yeah, look at Engineer Matt.
Yeah.
Communication. We got this.
Yeah.
But it has like a pacifier, binky, whatever you want to call them.
It's binky.
I'm really interested in this because the first one we had from Tubbs was delicious, which was an IPA. Is that right?
Yeah.
I think it was some kind of IPA.
And then we had the base, like you said, the
full-grown man.
full-grown man last week, and it was all right.
We gave it a 2.5 if I remember right.
Yeah. So,
Which I'm kind of curious because again, I thought the full-grown man was the stronger of the two, which usually the base is the weaker of the two, wouldn't it be?
No, typically
necessarily.
the beer doesn't change much unless it gets like added to a barrel. Typically the base and the variants are going to be within 0.1 of each
So I
other.
wonder if they're completely different batches because I swear one was like double digits, like the other one.
No,
was
I
like
think
10,
you're
this one's
right.
like
Yeah,
8.
I think you're right.
it very well could be. I know at Sun King we had 2 batches of Shadowproof. That one was super strong and one wasn't. And then we combined for the official Shadowproof, but we still kept some of each batch out. So you have some that was, like 8.5%. Because it was the lower... Because they basically brewed again from the spent grains because there's still good stuff in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Maybe it's one of those situations.
Maybe. I'm definitely interested to try this. Now we were talking before we did the show about like how we really liked the IPA by Tubbs, but the first stout we had kind of fell a little short for us. So we're really interested to see if this is a trend, and like maybe we don't like this one as well either, and then maybe they're just a brewery that we like their IPAs.
Yeah. Swanzig's does that for me a little bit down in Columbus.
Swanzig's,
Isaac does everything good. What are you
I don't
talking
like their
about?
IPAs weren't as great.
I don't drink IPAs. I wouldn't confront.
I've only had a couple of their IPAs and I enjoyed them.
Yeah, they're not bad.
But I usually make trips down there for their stouts.
Yeah.
They're a brewery I will travel for, especially their Ghost Pepper Stout. That's still one of my favorites.
Yeah,
that
it's
and their
tasty.
cinnamon. Is that the porter? The cinnamon hazelnut porter or whatever it is.
I don't know. I also get the muffin.
Huh?
The muffin?
Oh yeah.
Which is the blend.
Have you had the s'mores? Their
Oh, the
s'mores
s'mores
one.
is awesome,
I don't like sweet stouts, but that one's stupid good.
Okay, this is going to be interesting.
Yeah, the smell's a little off-putting, honestly.
Oh, my.
There's a lot more going on there.
There's also an issue that I anticipated.
8.3%.
Oh,
What is that?
it's just straight coffee.
Yeah. The body is a 3 out of 5. It's a 40 on the SRM, which we talked about you talked about last week.
Yep.
On
So not quite fully black, but definitely a dark ruby red.
the roast is a 5, which is why you're getting such a coffee.
Yeah.
The color's a 5. The bitter is a 2, because it's not overly bitter even with the coffee taste.
No, it doesn't linger at all.
And the sweet's only a 3.
The problem, we should have switched these up. We should have this and then the morning latte.
Yeah, we should have.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that.
Nope, me neither. That's the problem.
But I'll tell you what, it has a nice coffee feel, and I'm a huge coffee guy, anyways. It has a nice coffee feel, coffee roast, without being overly bitter. A lot of stouts that have that coffee roast and everything else can get really, really bitter, like a dark roast coffee.
Yeah.
And this one is still smooth.
They've done a good job of not making it linger.
Yeah, they balanced it out. It's definitely quick, but
Oh.
they balanced it.
I taste coffee bean. Like, that coffee bean is there.
But the bitter's not. Not after the beginning.
Right, not
It's
after the
like,
beginning.
it doesn't linger. It doesn't hold. I'm a fan. I'm enjoying this beer a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I can definitely drink these again and have no qualms with it. It's just a decent flavor. It's a clean break on the taste of it. You know, you kind of drink it and then it's done. It's not lingering.
A little lighter body than I like in most stouts, but it's not an imperial or anything like that. So it's fine to have a lighter body.
Yep.
When it gets to imperials is when John and I we get a little.
It's almost they took a dry Irish stout. And
Yeah.
just put coffee in it.
It's a very drinkable stout. Like,
Yeah.
you know, if you like, or if you're trying to get into beers or you're trying to get into stouts and try them out, and you like coffee, this would be a good
Yeah, this
good
would be
entry
good.
point for sure.
This would be a good entry one, especially if you like coffee.
Yeah,
If you don't like coffee, you will not like this beer.
very true. Well, irony, I despise coffee. I can't drink it, but I love coffee stouts.
That's weird to me.
I'm an outlier in a lot of ways.
So that's kind of where I'm at. Like, I don't drink coffee either.
I do.
So when I have something like this, I like a little bit of that sweetness, which is why that morning latte was just kind of right up my alley. It just doesn't have any sweetness in it.
No, it's more like a black coffee.
Yeah, it was So
Which, anybody that knows me, that's exactly how I drink my coffee.
If C. Rain's still on, he would probably like this.
I drink coffee that's as dark as my soul.
It gets that black?
Thanks, Matt. Dick. No.
Didn't you guys miss me?
We did
We did, actually.
We commented 1,000 times last week.
it was so awkward last week.
And
Did
you
read
filled...
Corey will do that.
No, that wasn't it.
It was just...
You fill dead air very well. So, like, when we, like, get into doing something or drinking or distracted, you're very good at, like, filling those moments. Corey was not.
Filling holes. Yep, I've been told that never.
But, and you keep us on the rails sometimes, or at least guide us back.
Yeah, it's like wrangling monkeys. I get it.
Yeah.
Risky Reckless says that she loves coffee but hates coffee beers. Just on a.
Huh.
Have you had the morning latte from Top and Goliath? Number 1.
Morning latte.
Morning latte.
Yeah, stop adding a G, bitch.
I'm sorry.
And RWM1998 joined as well.
Not a clue who that is,
I
but
don't
what
know.
is
I
up?
recognize
hey.
that one. I don't remember off the top of my head who that is.
I feel like they've watched before.
Okay.
All right, let's rate this beer. I feel like we've talked. Haven't we talked?
Yeah, I'm a 3.
Yeah.
It's a good beer.
Matt,
I'd give it a 3 1/4.
what he said.
3 1/4?
Yeah.
Still 3 1/4.
You hope?
I think it's fair for it.
Where the fuck
Yeah.
is this beer? There it is.
It's a good beer.
All right, I'm happy with this beer.
Yeah, for any watchers in Texas, like, I would like to try more Tufts.
Yeah, I'm. If you're in Texas, there's 2 breweries you need to get us beer from. Tufts
Yes.
and Martin House. Martin House, we really want more pickle beer, and I also really want to try the spicy pickle beer.
Yeah, I do too. I'm super excited for that. I want that.
If we ever get it.
Did I black out when you talked about that earlier? Spicy pickle beer?
Yeah, there's a spicy pickle beer.
Right?
Isn't it as pickle? Well, actually, the spice might.
It's
come off
supposed
on
to
that
be like
pickle in your face.
the pickle beer with spice. So, like, if you have, like spicy pickles.
Yeah. Let's just say yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you pickle. Anyway, I grew up on a farm. I mean, if you when you pickle something, you can throw like jalapenos and shit in there to like make it spicy. So like it'd be the same thing. It'd be pickle beer, but with like heat. I think it's the whole point of it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have my buddy pick it up, and then whenever he eventually makes it up here, he'll bring it.
I'm going to try my very best. I really want to fly somewhere this year. And mostly because I just want to hit up some breweries.
And take advantage of the dirt cheap flights.
Yeah.
I hear Colorado's a good place to go for breweries.
Been there.
And other things.
And I've actually, on my Taver, I added a beer from a brewery I visited out there. Cerebral Brewing.
Ooh, cerebral.
Sounds like a place you go to think.
They're just very scientific in
Dude,
their
I work for
beer
Books
making
and
approach.
Brews.
I've been there. That's not where people go to think.
That's true. And that's enough about that.
Speaking of which, actually, though, my hat today, I switched it up. This is my new hat. It's a Books and Brews hat. This hat can only be found at Books and Brews Brownsburg, actually. Our new franchise owner out there, Nick Valentine, is he's coming up with all sorts of cool merch. He has a new shirt and hoodie that he's going to come out with. He's actually reached out to his mug clubbers and asked them to like send in their designs, and he's been picking the best designs and giving away like $50 gift cards or whatever to whoever he picks. And the very first one he got was incredible, and I can't wait till it becomes an official shirt so I can kind of show you guys.
I do want it.
It is. He's working hard to like up the merch game out there at Brownsburg, and it's cool. Like, we've actually taken that logo already that the person made, and we're gonna possibly try to get like the other stores to use it as well. It's pretty cool. It's a really cool design.
I'm excited for that. As you know, I'm an art label whore, and that includes all art, not just labels. But yeah, glad to see what they'll do. Excited. I make a suggestion to 750. I want to tease the next beer because this next beer, you're definitely going to want to watch us sample this because it's a bit of an eclectic mix.
So I can't show you, but
I like that a lot, though.
Is that not fucking cool as shit?
You can show them on the break.
Yeah.
No, I'll
Also-
show you. I just
Yeah.
can't show them.
Grab the Got the can.
Also, Hecubus said he's bouncing out. He's got to go head out of here. So later, Hecubus, take it easy, my friend.
Later,
Good
Russell.
luck, bud.
Don't screw up your show.
So the first beer of
this
hour
one?
2.
Ooh.
First beer of hour 2.
I got teased with this before I showed up. That's.
Oh yeah. I saw this and I knew. I was like, this is a beer we have to try on air.
It's going to be by Urban Artifact out of Cincinnati.
Yep.
Continue, John.
It's called the Epicurean, which is a peanut butter, banana, and jelly stout.
Brewed with roasted peanuts, bananas, and Concord grapes. At 8.5%, it was canned this year in 2020.
Yeah.
So it's a very fresh beer. The can is not... It's artistic without being, like, over the top.
Lower. With the tilt. There you go.
Sorry. The lights, I gotta be real careful, especially with shiny labels.
I'm going to repeat this. Peanut butter, banana, and jelly.
So this will be our first beer for
That's what killed Elvis.
It is. It
No,
is.
no.
It's the Elvis beer.
The Elvis Death beer, gosh. I do love peanut butter banana sandwiches.
I don't like banana, so
Oh,
I'll be interested to see how I do.
peanut butter banana sandwiches are like... You love the Louis, though.
Yeah, I do like Louis.
The peanut butter chocolate banana stout.
I will drink that.
Yeah. Yeah, so... Other than that, man, we got a couple minutes
Hour
yet.
one.
So we'll end hour 1 with a break the ice
Okay,
question.
let's do that.
Ooh, that's a cool one. We haven't done that one. Matt,
Yo.
what's the best compliment you've ever received?
I'm good at filling holes. Too bad it came from Tyler.
It's amazing.
John, what's the best compliment you've ever received?
I'm not very good at these.
I know you're not. It's
I don't.
really funny.
I don't receive compliments.
You're a handsome man.
Nope, never heard that once.
I was
Just
gonna say.
did.
I feel that was tongue in cheek. I don't hear funny. No, I don't know. Someone give me a compliment so I can say.
I
that
just
that's-
did.
Not you. You don't count.
Oh, I thought I counted today.
Tyler.
Only
Live
once in a
bastards.
while. Only once in a while. All right, guys, that is the end.
No.
What's your compliment? John?
Oh,
He doesn't get them either.
I don't. Best
You get yelled
compliment
at a
you've
lot.
ever received.
Yeah,
You
that,
didn't totally fuck up
No.
that job.
I got one.
yeah. But with the more interesting question, what's the worst you've ever heard?
So
Things I can't say on air.
if Chris Ream was still watching, he actually pulled out a turkey he got for Thanksgiving from his previous employer and brought it over so I could smoke it up for him. And we got to keep half. He took the other half. If you follow Mudhog B&Q on Instagram, you saw some posts about it. He took it home yesterday. He texted me afterwards, said, that shit was so good. Yeah, it's a good compliment.
A wordsmith, if ever there was one.
That shit was so good.
Guys, again, this is episode
11.
11?
Yeah,
Is it really episode 11?
it is.
Woo! All right, so you were watching episode 11 of Two Bearded Guys. We will have hour 2 coming up very shortly, which you will get a test get a watch. You won't get to taste it,
Yeah.
but you'll get to watch us taste
I've
it.
got 3 more. I
The
mean,
peanut butter, banana, and jelly stout called Epicurean
hit me
by
up if you want to try it.
Urban Artifact.
Cincinnati.
We are Two Bearded
City.
Guys. I am Books and Brews _Ops guy.
Mudhog B&Q.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in a few.